There's a place on this planet where it's so cold, your breath freezes before it hits the ground. There's another where the ground itself can reach over 70 degrees Celsius. And there's a point in the ocean so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest into it, the peak still wouldn't break the surface. Today we're counting down the 10 most extreme places on Earth, and number 1 might be the strangest thing you've ever heard about our own planet. 10. Lake Hillier, Australia. We're starting with something less deadly, more bizarre. Lake Hillier, on an island off the coast of Western Australia, is bright bubblegum pink. Not filtered, not fake. The water is genuinely pink year-round, believed to be caused by a combination of algae and salt-loving microorganisms. You can fly directly over it and see the colour with your own eyes, sitting right next to the deep blue ocean, like something out of a painting. 9. Danakil Depression, Ethiopia. This is considered one of the most hostile environments on Earth for humans, with average year-round temperatures over 34 degrees Celsius and active volcanic activity. The ground is covered in sulfur formations in shades of yellow and green, toxic gas vents, and acid pools. Despite that, people do live and work here, mining salt in one of the most punishing climates on the planet. 8. Verkhoyansk, Russia. On the opposite end of the spectrum, Verkhoyansk has recorded temperatures as low as negative 67 degrees Celsius. That's cold enough that exposed skin can freeze in minutes. And in a strange twist, this same town has also recorded summer temperatures above 38 degrees, giving it one of the largest temperature ranges of any inhabited place on Earth. 7. Mawsynram, India. This village holds the record for the highest average annual rainfall on the planet, over 11,000 millimeters a year. To put that in perspective, that's roughly the height of a 3-story building, in rain, every single year. Locals have adapted with specially woven bamboo and grass umbrellas that cover their entire bodies, since regular umbrellas don't stand a chance. 6. Death Valley, USA. Death Valley holds the record for the highest air temperature ever reliably recorded on Earth, 56.7 degrees Celsius. The ground temperature can climb even higher, hot enough that it's genuinely dangerous to touch bare rock or metal with exposed skin. Despite the name, wildlife has adapted to survive here, including species found almost nowhere else. 5. Mariana Trench, Pacific Ocean. This is the deepest known point in all of Earth's oceans, reaching nearly 11,000 meters down. The pressure at the bottom is over 1,000 times greater than at sea level, enough to crush most submarines. And yet, life exists down there. Strange, translucent creatures adapted to total darkness and crushing pressure in one of the least explored places on the planet. 4. Oymyakon, Russia. Often cited as the coldest permanently inhabited place on Earth, temperatures here regularly drop below negative 50 degrees Celsius. Cars are left running around the clock in winter because engines can freeze solid if turned off. Locals have learned to live an entire life around a cold most of us can't fully imagine. 3. Lut Desert, Iran. Satellite measurements have recorded ground surface temperatures here reaching over 70 degrees Celsius, some of the highest surface temperatures ever measured anywhere on the planet. It's so hot and dry that almost nothing lives here at all. This isn't just a hot desert. It might be the hottest spot on Earth's entire surface. 2. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone, Ukraine. Following the 1986 nuclear disaster, this area became one of the most radioactive places on Earth and remains largely uninhabited by humans decades later. But in the near-total absence of people, wildlife has moved back in. Wolves, horses, and other species now roam a landscape frozen in time, a strange and unsettling glimpse of nature, reclaiming a place humans had to abandon. 1. Boiling Lake, Dominica. Our number 1 is a lake that's constantly boiling, with temperatures near its center reaching close to 92 degrees Celsius. It's a flooded volcanic fumarole, meaning the lake sits directly above a source of volcanic heat, keeping it in a near-constant state of bubbling and steaming. Getting close enough to see it requires a multi-hour hike through dense rainforest, and the lake is often shrouded in its own steam clouds, making it one of the most surreal and genuinely dangerous natural wonders on Earth. From a lake that's permanently pink to one that's permanently boiling, our planet has some genuinely strange, extreme corners most people will never see in person. Which one of these surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this, subscribe, because there's a lot more of Earth's strangest places still to cover.